play at home. This week, we have 2 activities, all about driving and something yellow. Can you think of something you can drive that's yellow? Did you think of a school bus? Me too! I made this Wheels on the Bus sensory bottle. It has wheels and windows and lots of yellow things inside to make it yellow. So here's how we make it. So here are the things that you'll either find in your bag if you picked up a bag of supplies from the library, or that you'll need to get to be able to do this activity at home. First, we have our driver's license printable. So, if you don't have a bag, there's a link to this in our YouTube video where you can find and print this out for yourself. You'll need some crayons or something else you can write and draw with, and you'll also need some yellow things. If you got our activity kit, you'll already have some yellow things in the paper bag that's included, like paper. What else is in here? Popsicle sticks. I feel something soft. Feathers. So there's lots of things that you can use. So keep those by you. The last thing you're going to need is a plastic bottle that's empty. My plastic bottle has some things drawn on it, and if you got our activity kit, yours will too. If you're doing this by yourself at home, the first thing you'll need to do is draw on some windows like these and some tires like these onto your bottle. We're making a Wheels on the Bus sensory bottle, but this bottle is clear. Other than the tires and the windows, which are blue, there's no color. And school buses and buses in general are very colorful, right? They're usually yellow, but that's why we have our bag of yellow things, like the paper and the popsicle sticks I showed you before. So what we're going to do is open our bottle. You might need a little help, and work on putting in some yellow things, like that. You can choose which things in your bag or what yellow things you have in your house that you want to put in. Things like scrunched up paper work really well. You can smush it and then stick it inside. Popsicle sticks, straws. What else works really well? Ribbon or confetti or streamers. Anything that's yellow you can put inside as long as you can fit it in that hole. So let's keep going. Add more things. When you're all done filling up your yellow bottle, just put the lid right on and give it a twist so that nothing falls out. Then you can drive it around. Vroom, vroom, and shake it to see what noise it makes. We've also included a pretend driver's license for kids. A driver's license is a little card, usually about this big, that grown-ups carry that lets them have permission to drive a car or a motorcycle or a bus, sometimes even a train. And now you get to have your very own. The first step to make your driver's license is to put in your name and some other information all about you. If you need a little help, you can ask a grown-up, but I bet you can put in some of this information, like your name, all by yourself.
I'm gonna take my pen, add my name.
After you've got your name and your information, this big white box right here is for you to draw a picture of yourself in. If you picked up our activity kits, this is a perfect use for your awesome new crayons. But you can also use markers or anything else you have at home to draw with. There we go, all done. There's me, and my driver's license is ready for the road. I hope you enjoyed these activities. Take your time. You don't have to go as fast as me, but I bet you'll have a lot of fun. See you next week. Bye. Grown-ups, here's some tips on how to make this Wheels on the Bus sensory bottle as fun as possible and as educational as possible for you and your kiddo to do at home. So, first, don't do it for them. It can be really, really tempting when you're a grown-up to just take all of that material and put it in the bottle all by yourself when you see your kiddo is having a hard time with it. But the biggest thing about this is that putting those materials inside is what helps your child develop their fine motor skills. So if they're struggling with the things like the crepe paper or the streamers that is softer and harder to manipulate, find something harder in the bag or in your house, like a popsicle stick or a straw or even a colored pencil that's yellow. Those are a lot easier for little hands to put inside. Another tip is that if your child doesn't have the attention span to fill up the whole bottle in one sitting, that's okay. This is the kind of project that kids like to come back to over the course of the day a couple of times usually. Some kids can sit through and fill the whole thing up in one sitting, and some can't, and that's okay. The nice thing about this is that all you need is yellow stuff and a bottle, and you can do it without much mess. Plus, if they want to take some time to play with it, you can just put the lid back on, and then if they're ready to put more things inside, take the lid back off. It's really easy. We hope that you have fun with this part of the project.